Hi, it's Cheryl Shauna, aka Sunshine Murray, and I'm back with another how to and thing you should know video. And tonight is the final video that we're going to be discussing blood pressure. Blood pressure is so important. You must maintain a healthy blood pressure to prevent heart attack, stroke, uh, things like that. So tonight we're going to show you how to do your blood pressure, how to take your blood pressure. Tonight is the first tip is when you're going to take your blood pressure, don't do it right after having exercise, eating, having activities. You must be still for at least 15 minutes, like I am right now. Even though I'm talking, I'm going to calm myself down. You must be resting, sitting comfortably. Don't take it right after food and just relax so you can get the correct blood pressure. There are 5 categories to blood pressure. There's normal blood pressure, which ranges from 120 to 80. There is hypertension blood pressure. There's hypertension blood pressure, and there's step one. There's hypertension one, there's hypertension two, and there is straight hypertension, and then there is crisis. So a normal blood pressure is 120 over 80. You're looking at 120 as the systolic and 80 as the dystolic. And you're looking at hypertension 1 or pre-hypertension and hypertension 2. You're looking everywhere of your systolic going ranging from a 140 to 150 and 160s, definitely 90s. For the dystolic is high, and over 100 is crisis, probably need to be in the hospital. Okay, so here we go. It's the new year, and we want to start with good habits. And a good habit is staying away from the sodium, high sodium intakes, and eating things with a lot of salt and drinking things with a lot of salt and sodium definitely raises up the blood pressure. So we're going to get the hair out the way. And this is a blood pressure gadget that I decided to use. This is the CVS Health Upper Arm Series. And you have to get a blood pressure cup that is fit the correct diameters for your arm, because there's different sizes. So make sure when you go and get a cup that your arm can fit comfortably inside that cup when you're taking your blood pressure, so that it doesn't squeeze or anything like that. Anything you do in the wrong way of taking your blood pressure, you're going to get the wrong reading, and you don't want to do that. If you cannot afford a blood pressure, definitely go to the doctor, get your pressure checked, or your local CVS and Rite Aids have blood pressure chairs and machines in there for you to take your blood pressure. So this is the CVS 100 series blood pressure. It comes with instructions, and we're going to read the instructions. It's a quick start guide. You're supposed to always read something, especially if it's dealing with your health or taking blood pressure. Now, this says sit quietly for 5 minutes before you take your measurement. Avoid eating, smoking, or any form of exertion before you take your measurement. Do not flex muscles during your measurement. Always measure using the same arm. And if you have any questions, there's definitely a 1-800 number on the bottom of that. Okay, make sure the cup tube is securely connected to the monitor. So this is the cup tube. This is the monitor. Make sure that you have batteries that work. So we are placing the cup tube to the monitor. Bear with me. Okay. Slide your arm through the cuff until the bottom edge is about a half above your elbow. Align artery mark and tubing in brachial artery inner arm. Cuff fits most biceps 8.7 to 16.5. Okay, and so here's an illustration right here. And on these blood pressure bags and cups is going to be where that says artery mark. And this one says size range with the arrow going down. And it's important how you put these cups on in the correct way. And let's read that again. Slide your arm through the cuff until the bottom edge is a half above your elbow. So the bottom of the edge of this cup needs to be a half an inch above my elbow. Align artery mark and tubing in brachial artery inner arm. Cups fits most 8x7 and 16.5. So here we go. So here is my cup. There's my artery mark right there. There's my okay. There's an okay to let you know that you're doing it in the correct way. So I'm going to put this a half an inch over my elbow. And I want the artery mark to be aligned with the artery mark. There's my artery mark. Here's the artery icon or direction to let you know. Now, that is a little bit more tighter. But you want to give yourself some room. Now, I'm not supposed to be talking, so I'm trying to stay as relaxed as I can. Might get a slightly there we go. We might get a slightly elevated pressure. Let's be still and hit the gray button. Oop. And there we go. So I am at a 142/84. So that is a little bit high. So you will undo the blood pressure cup and always take, so you see it has a pulse on here too. It's 182/84. I knew it would be a little elevated because I've been talking and moving around with you guys. I don't have hypertension or anything. The way that you know that you can always keep up with your blood pressure is a blood pressure journal. And here's my blood pressure journal, and you can see it's all torn up, so I've been using it. So I am going to write a note in here on my blood pressure journal. And always keep your blood pressure journal for today. And today is 1 to January the 2nd, 2022. And at 7:03 p.m., my blood pressure was 144 over 70. Now, and today is January 1. 2. Now, if you do find that you have a little slight blood pressure and maybe your sodium intake is up for the day, what you could do definitely is for the rest of the week, reduce the sodium and eat some bananas. It is said that a banana a day keeps the blood pressure at bay. So it's something about the potassium and it goes straight to fight against those high sodium intake. There's a lot of sodium intake and a lot of sodium going around. And then it's a lot of stress too. Stress is the silent killer. There's a lot of stress going on during the holidays, the New Year's. There's a lot of stress going on. There's a pandemic. We're going to be talking more like that's why this is going to be blood pressure the last blood pressure. Oh, and someone said, can you take your blood pressure? Whoa. Okay, and you're not supposed to take your blood pressure again, but we could definitely illustrate how it goes again. Thank you for asking. I'll just take the time out. Definitely eat some garlic, bananas, definitely helps to get that blood pressure down quick, and watch what we eat, sodium intake, and it's about the servings. So if it's something that's 340 milligrams of sodium and it's per serving and you eat 2 servings, it would be 340 milligrams times 2 or 3 servings. So it's 3 or times 4. The natural intake of sodium the daily recommended values are going from 2,300, but definitely the Heart Association and Health Association would like for us, and the National Labeling Association would like for us to go under 1,500 milligrams of sodium a day, because your body does need sodium. But you can beat high blood pressure. You can do it. I definitely am not a physician. If you have high blood pressure, I recommend that you go and see a physician and get your blood pressure checked. And I don't do blood pressure medicines. But if you need to get blood pressure medicine, get what you need to get, because you don't want to increase the arteries to increase of going up and down. Okay, so somebody wanted me to do that one more time. Okay, so here's your, let me take it a loose. Okay, here's your monitor. This is your power to your monitor from your arm cup. Get the sides, make sure you get the right size cup. If you could see me now, this is the artery mark right here. It says artery mark. And if you flip it around, you'll see okay. Thank you. Okay, so what you want to do is slide your arm inside of the cup. Align this tubing and artery mark inside of here, where your artery is, right here. Okay, and your cup should definitely be a half an inch above a half an inch above your elbow. And then this cup feels pretty tight. Push the button. Relax. You're not supposed to talk or do anything. And remember, that's why my reading was high. So we're going to do it one more time. And then you just relax. Push the button.
Comet is what we call a planet.
Awesome. 126 over 88. So that's, like a normal blood pressure. The systolic is up a little bit. It's supposed to be like 180. But like I said, you're not supposed to be talking around, moving and things like that. So I'm definitely going to, hi, how are you? We have someone live. Watching the live. How are you today? Did you have any questions or comments about high blood pressure? No? 126 over 88. Make sure you have your blood pressure journal. There's something else. Make sure that you have your blood pressure journal. This is my blood pressure journal. So you can keep up with your blood pressure. My blood pressure just then was 126 over 88, and it does give you your pulse. So if you got any comments, any concerns about your blood pressure, definitely comment below. Like and subscribe this video if you like the content and more videos like this. Come on, I'm trying to get these likes up, trying to get these subscriptions up. This is free information, how to, and things that you should know. Okay, it's your girl, Cheryl Shauna, aka Sunshine Murray. And just one more tip. There is, someone did ask a question in the comments. They said, how come every time they go to the doctor, their blood pressure is high and it's not high anywhere else? There is a diagnosis called white coat syndrome. Wow. And white coat syndrome is definitely a syndrome where your blood pressure is high because you're in a medical setting and you're looking at white coats. So that's basically a diagnosis. That's why your blood pressure can be high only when you go to the doctor. Get checked out, you guys. Tonight we're gonna be going. It's a full moon. It's not a full moon. It's a new moon vibe, and we're gonna be doing some free readings tonight, talking about love, money, success, and career, and all of that. So come on in live at 8:00. I hope you like this video. Subscribe, share this video. If it's someone in your family is struggling with high blood pressure, I have a couple of videos up with some great tips for high blood pressure, some great supplements that definitely stops high blood pressure in its tracks. And we're going to definitely be talking about pain and stress for these next videos. But if you have any questions, just holler at the comments and let us know. All right. Happy New Year's. It's your girl, Cheryl Shauna, a.k.a. Sunshine Murray. Peace.